Hello and welcome. This lecture is also based on multiplication of three numbers near to base. These are a few special cases and these are difficulties of a few students. In order to solve difficulties of a few students, I am adding this special lecture to the section. Multiply 94, 93 and 91. All these three numbers are near to the base 100. These numbers are below the base 100, so here the base is 100. Now 94 is 6 less than 100, 93 is 7 less than 100 and 91 is 9 less than 100. As we have already seen in the previous lecture, in order to find the first part, we can subtract the sum of these two numbers from 94 or sum of these two numbers from 91 or sum of these two numbers from 93. We can use any of the method and the result will be same. Now let's subtract the sum of 7 and 9 from 94. So 94 minus 16, which is 78. So the first part is 78. In order to find the second part, we have to add the product of these numbers pairwise. So the product of two negative signs is positive. So this is 42. This is 54 and this is 63. And this is equal to 159. So second part is 159. For the third part, we have to multiply all three numbers. And this is giving us 378. Negative 378. So third part is negative 378. Because the base is 100, so numbers in these partitions should be of 2 digits. But these numbers are 3-digit numbers. Then how to deal with this situation? And one more problem is there. The number in the third partition is negative. So this is a difficult situation when the number in the third partition is negative and is of 3-digit number, while the base is 100 only. Then how to deal with this situation? If I borrow 1 from the second partition, because of its place value, this is going to give us 100 only. And I can't subtract 378 from 100. So how to deal with this situation? Instead of 1, I will borrow 10 from this partition. So instead of taking 1 from this partition, I will take 10 from this partition. So number in this partition will become 149. Because I have taken 10 and because of its place value, this number is become 1000 now. Now if I subtract 378 from 1000 using Nicolum also, I use Nicolum also to subtract this number. I will subtract 3 from 9, 7 from 9 and 8 from 10. All from 9, last from 10. In this situation, this is 622. So the difference of 378 from 1000 is 622. Now the situation is like this. Again there is a problem because numbers in these partitions should be of 2 digits. Then how to deal with this situation? We will add this 6 to next partition. So this will give us 155 and this will be 22. Again, because this is of 3-digit number, so I will add this 1 to next partition. So this is 79, 55 and 22. So this is the answer. Again the base is 100. This is 94, 94 and this is 93. 94 is 6 less than 100 and 93 is 7 less than 100. Now we can calculate first part by subtracting the sum of negative 6 and negative 7 from 94, which is 81. For the second part, we can multiply these pairwise and add. Now this is 36 plus 42 plus 42 and this is equal to 120. So second part is 120. For the third part, we have to multiply these three numbers. and this is going to give us negative 252. So number in the third partition is negative 252. Again the situation is same. Number in the third partition is negative and is of 3-digit number. Because it is negative, so first of all our aim is to make this number positive. And if we borrow 1 from this partition, this will become 100, and we cannot subtract 252 from 100. So we cannot borrow 1. We have to borrow 10 from this partition. If we borrow 10 from this partition, by place value, this will become 1000. And then we can find the difference of 252 from 1000. And we can use Nikhilam. All from 9, last from 10. 2 from 9, 7. 5 from 9, 4. And 2 from 10. All from 9, last from 10. So this number is positive 748. So if we borrow 10 from here, this number will become 748. Now all the numbers in the partition are positive, but they should be of 2-digit number because our base is 100. We can add this 7 to the next partition. So this will become 117, and we can keep 17 from here and add this 1 to the next partition. So this will be 82. So the answer is 821748. And there is one more problem. Again base is 100. This is 5 less than 100, 6 less than 100, and this is 9 less than 100. If we subtract the sum of negative 6 and negative 9 from 95, we get 80. And in the second partition, if we multiply these numbers pairwise and add, this will be 30, this will be 45, and this will be 54. And this is giving us 129. So this is 129. And third partition is the product of these three numbers, which is negative 270. So this is negative 270. Again, in order to make this number positive, we have to borrow 10 from this partition. And this number will be then 1000 minus 270. So again applying Nikhilam, 2 from 9, 7. This time we have to subtract 7 from 10 because there is a 0 after 7. So applying Nikhilam and subtracting 7 from 10, this is 3 and 0 as it is. Now all the numbers in the partition are positive, but because the base is 100, they should be of 2-digit numbers. So we will add 7 to the next partition. So 80, and this is 126, and this is 30. Again this should be of 2-digit number. So we will add this 1 to the next partition. So 81, 26 and 30. So the answer is 812630. So this is how we can deal with such situations.